One of the biggest challenges when I started as principal here was the fact that we were not graduating students at the rate that we should be. So I was going through some data and I realized a lot of students were not having very successful ninth grade year. It was more than half of the students were finishing their first year off track for on-time graduation. If they can finish their first year of high school on track, the likelihood of graduation and success beyond that in college is exponential.
The ninth grade is important because it's setting them up for the rest of their high school career and then their actual career after high school. It's really their springboard to success.
We decided to work with the Breakthrough Success community because they are a part of a large network of schools that are doing similar work. And I know that this type of work cannot be done in isolation.
Before I started working with CORE, I saw students having really the challenge of being connected to school and learning. I was like, hey, what can we do to get these students connected, and especially in ninth grade, because they're already going through so many other things. CORE has helped with that, and just in a sense, in cohorting teachers together. As teacher teams and groups, we're able to share the challenges of working with certain students, or share the successes, or share the methods that are able to push students up to the next level.
The biggest challenge in the 8th to 9th grade transition is not having a strategic plan. Students would start high school, where do I belong? Where can I find some belonging? And so I think that we've really worked to address that through the design of our Welcome Week. All of our 9th grade teachers have developed and prepared 5 days of an experience for our freshmen for them to really get connected to school.
I think definitely the transition is preparing our students. It really sets a foundation for what the next 3 years of your high school experience is going to be like and supports you long term.
The tools and strategies that we're given are really impactful for students. Allowing them to have a makeup day, we've seen a lot of success with that. We do kid talks every week, and those have been extremely valuable. Kid Talks are a protocol for discussing students. Typically, they're chosen by their teachers if they have 1 or 2 D's or F's and pretty good attendance. So I fill in the form and kind of put together a little slideshow with the kids' current grades and last semester grades and attendance and test scores. And then we go through and start with what are the students' strengths, what are their challenges, and what are action steps that individual teachers can take to help the student with whether it's behavior, whether it's grades. And then we discuss, we implement. 2 weeks later, we talk about them again. Okay, where are their grades now? Have improvements been made because of what we've discussed? 2x10s are a great tool for building relationships with students. You pick a student that you may not know very well or don't have a very strong relationship with, and for 2 minutes a day, 10 days in a row, you have a conversation with them that's not school related. So their weekend, their interests, current events, anything at all that's not about their grades, their behavior, anything like that, but really getting to know them and their interests.
Being a part of the Breakthrough Success community has deepened my relationship with teachers because I have thought differently about being intentional with the time that I spend with teachers. I've seen a lot of growth with teachers and mindset. I think just having a purpose in this work and knowing that we're making a difference for our kids, like just even sharing, like, we have an opportunity to make a real impact on the outcomes for students in their first year of high school. I think we've made massive gains in our collaboration. I also know that this work is heavily backed by research, and so I think we owe it to our community, our family, and our students that we're not just tinkering around with ideas that we think might work, but we're actually implementing work that has proven to be successful in other school districts.
Everyone's a part of the team, and you feel that. You feel valuable, everyone is valuable, and it makes you feel like what you're doing is impactful because you're seeing data, and so it's nice to see, yes, this is doing something. Look at the numbers.